Welcome to our first episode of our player highlight series, and who better to have as our first guest than the 2024 HeroClix World Champion Dylan Kassebaum. Dylan, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Not bad, not bad. Let me just start off by saying congrats on your big win. It's been a couple weeks since Worlds now. Has the feeling of winning settled in yet?
Yeah, a little bit. It's still hard to believe, though. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, yeah, no, very cool, very cool. Let's just get to know you a little better. How did you get into clicks, and how long have you been playing?
So I got back into it when I was like in middle school, and I bought like a little Green Lantern Kilowog piece from like a store that was just real low key. And since then, we got out of it, but we got back into it in 2020 when the pandemic hit, and it was just us playing at home a lot, and we just got eventually got back into the competitiveness of it. And since then, we just can't put it down. We play it all the time, every day, every week.
Okay.
It's awesome. We love it.
Is it the same group of friends that you were playing with before that you were playing with in 2020?
Well, yeah. So back then, my brothers played a lot with us, and then since then, I just got my friends into it, and that's really the people that have kept me into it because they're just such close to me, and we play all the time. It's really the reason that we're still good friends because we have hero clicks.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, cool, cool. Are you more of a Marvel or a DC guy?
ooh, uh, I love them both, but probably DC if I had to pick
Okay.
personally.
Okay. Do you have a favorite comic book character?
Yeah, Green Lantern is probably my number one.
Okay. So you're probably excited
Just
then for
Green
the
Lantern.
Legacy Lantern set next summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. Who is it?
What state are you in?
North Carolina.
What's your local scene like there?
We have a lot of people that play North Carolina. We actually had the states that were happening last year. We had like 32 people. We had like the most out of anybody. Not the most, but some of the most out of anybody.
That's
So
big.
we have a pretty good scene, and we have like multiple stores within a driving distance that you can play at. So it's pretty healthy up here.
How about how many do you have?
I'd say 8 to 16 you could have at a local venue show up.
Okay.
Just varies depending sealed or not.
How often do all those stores run events?
Some once a month, some every week. Just depends.
Do you get to go to them a lot or?
Yeah, yeah. I try to every weekend if I can go to one or two. It just depends. What the schedule's looking like. But I try to play frequently. Yeah, and I really try to help some of the stores play too. I just love hosting them and getting events going as many as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a does it lean towards either like competitive or casual a little bit more?
Both, both, either one. I love them both. Here recently, definitely the competitive. It's definitely what helped me win worlds. Just all the practice and loving it so much. I just you get the itch for it. You just want to practice and play. It's a rush. It's fun.
Sure, sure. Do you have a play group then?
Yeah, we just actually started a Giant Reach, North Carolina. So Giant Reach is down in Florida.
Yeah.
And when we met them, when I went to Champion Clicks, they were so awesome. They actually added me and my friend to the group. And since then, they were like, "You guys should start a group in North Carolina." So we kind of started our own little group chat, and we have a new group of friends that are like texting every day about new things that are coming out. The new still silver band list that's supposed to come out here soon.
Yeah.
So we're just talking away at that. It's good times.
Yeah, I spend a lot of
Uh,
my time talking to people about HeroClix. Any given day, I
yeah,
could have like five or six different chats going with different people.
yeah, yeah,
So then you
for sure,
said,
for sure.
so you're part of the Giant Reach then, out of Florida. You just guys
Yeah,
started your own like
yeah,
chapter.
yeah. Yes, exactly. Like a split unit almost. Yeah.
Do you guys get to play a lot of home games?
Yeah. Well, we used to a lot, but then here recently with all the competitive, we've been playing a lot of Roll 20, just practice more than anything. I do think it's a useful tool, but yeah, we play every once in a while. I'd say if we can get together, it's probably about once every 2 weeks. But we can't get a lot of games in. We just have to work and stuff. So it is what it is, though.
Yeah, life does
We
get in
end
the
up
way.
playing. Yeah.
Who's in your play group then? Your friends that you get to play with? Do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Sure. Evan Needham, one of my best friends, Seth Gibson, actually won the fellowship at Worlds. One of the guys that won it. He's awesome. Jacob Bishop, our state champion here. Just really good guys. I got a lot of others that I could shout out, but those are some of my main guys that really helped me win the world championship.
Sure. Yeah, I actually got to talk to Seth. He's really cool.
He is cool guy.
Do you have a favorite piece of all time?
Oh, okay. I have a special place in my heart for God Doom. I actually pulled the piece, when it first came out. And that's when we were first getting back into the game.
Yep.
And I ended up selling the piece for a lot of money. And I kind of regretted it and then ended up pulling it again and was like, well, it's meant to be. So
Yeah, keep it.
he's my favorite piece, probably. I love him.
Do you have a least favorite piece? Just like something that one of your friends would play and they'll just drive you
Mern,
crazy?
Mern,
Okay.
Mern right now. Yeah.
He's already
No, I'm
scarred
just
you?
kidding. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. Noel, actually. Noel is got a hateful place in my heart. My friend would play Noel a lot and hit a lot of shape changes that I couldn't do anything about. So that was pretty rough.
What set is he from?
The Spider-Man Carnage set, the 250-point one with the Necro Sword.
Oh, no, no, yeah. Oh,
Noel,
so
yeah.
yeah, that was a set that we played during the pandemic too. And my
Mhm.
wife would always play Null, and no, I'm sorry, I would play Null all the time, and she would always play Absolute Carnage. We probably had like I don't know 50 battles during the pandemic. It was just Null,
Yeah,
different Null teams versus different Absolute Carnage teams. It was a lot of fun,
that's
but
right. That's right.
if you hit those rollouts, yeah, then you're almost
It's annoying. It's annoying.
unbeatable. Um, so one thing that we did really want to highlight in this series is a player's team building. What's your favorite keyword to build with?
Ooh. Uh, I guess it just depends on, modern age, silver age. I love robot. Um, it depends. They're obviously not good right now, I don't think, but in
They're
just in
not.
terms of all time, robots are just awesome. You got the danger rooms, you got master moles, sentinels. There's so many cool pieces that are robots. They're probably my absolute favorite.
Yeah, I think they kind of peaked with the danger room constructs. They were really fun to play then. That's a favorite one of mine
I
too.
agree.
But yeah, they're
I
not
agree.
there
I
yet
agree.
right now in
Yeah.
modern.
No, no, I disagree. Yeah, they're not there, sadly.
I absolutely wanted to go over your worlds team. Do you mind going over that for everybody? Do you remember every piece on it?
Yeah, yeah. So I played, of course, double Scott Porter, Jennifer Kale, the Masters of Evil swap tech. I had Inquisitor, Killmonger, Doom Supreme, and Kid Thanos, and I started with Doom. Man Thing, the non-prime from Disney, the next phase set. Kong, and then Brother Voodoo Prime.
Yep. All
I
right.
believe that's all the pieces on the main force. I had Chthon on the sideline, and then two other gods, Khonshu and Tarret. Tarret was on Voodoo, and then Khonshu was on Kong.
Okay. What did you find yourself switching into the most?
It depends. Inquisitor probably though. He just really good for survivability, and that was what the team was built around, trying to survive and just hitting people back whenever they came to me. That was the idea.
Okay. So I loved Brother Voodoo when he came out. I had a lot of fun and success with him. Not many people have used him though, and I know you caught a lot of people off guard with him during the event, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What was it that really drew you to making that the prime that you played for Worlds?
Probably my friend Jacob Bishop. He's been to multiple worlds and he's always said that he just wished he played something he loved instead of what everybody else was playing. And even though this was a worlds where it was pretty out there with the meta, I still was like, I want to play what I love, and I love that piece. It's really fun to play with. So that was the reason I played him.
How long did you get to play him for?
Like, how long did I practice with him?
Yeah.
Um, I probably decided the team after the Erratus came out. I actually made the team, went to a event and won a Deadpool booster with it. I tried switching the team up a little bit with taking Voodoo off, actually. And then eventually I was just like, screw it, I want to play with him. So put him back on the team. So probably since the Erratus dropped, honestly, I had the
Okay.
team in the back pocket.
Did you ever consider ditching Kong after that watch list update?
No, I think Kong was still a beast, and it was just with surfers being so like hype afterwards. It was like I think you still have to play Kong. They just put him in check so easily. So
Yeah.
personally, yeah, I think you had to play Kong.
Did you get to play test with Jennifer Kale without Man Thing at all?
I don't think I have once. No,
Yeah, she
usually
needs
Man
him.
Thing's always on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier for her to survive. So,
Do you have any techniques like how you team build? Did you start with a piece? Do you have an idea? What's your process?
yeah, I'll pick a piece and just try to build around it, give it good support, maybe a few other like secondary attackers. But my main thing is like if you get a team, like put it on a board and come up with a defensive position or your offensive ready for your alpha strike. Just look at it from a outside point of view instead of just putting it on a spreadsheet of what you're playing. Actually figure out what your move's going to be on your first and second turn because those are the most important turns in my opinion. And then from there just play test as much as you can and switch things out and try new things. That's all I can recommend really. It's about playing if you ask me.
No, that's good
practice.
advice. Yeah. How do you select maps?
Ooh, I mean, when there's only a few that are in the modern like meta that you know of, like Daily Bugle, and then Wakanda is just an easy open map to go to sometimes. And then I played Harley's Rooftop because Kong, with the Quake
Yeah.
and the penetrating, it was just easier. Um, just kind of look at the maps. You need to have an indoor map. You need to have an open map, I think. So Brock's Bunker will be on, every build sheet
Yep.
going forward.
What are your feelings on the traffic barrel?
It's a little controversial. I don't love it. I don't love it with Mern as well, though. I think they're both really, really like needed on teams
Hmm.
to survive a Bronx Bunker map. So just it's almost like a Scott Porter. You have to play them if that makes sense.
Yeah.
They're very needed. So I don't love them, but it is what it is.
What are your feelings on tarot cards?
Oh, hate them, hate them. I don't know if you saw the my match, but I ripped a tarot card after I won. So yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
heard.
sure you know I hate it. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
So you're probably happy that that's the thing that's leaving the most, right? Out of
Yeah,
rotation.
yeah, very happy. Technically, they're still in, but yeah, I'm glad they're gone. And I love the change, the tarot keyword. So in silver,
Oh,
it
so
actually
good.
is, yeah, much better. I think it was a much needed change.
Absolutely, yeah. After rotation, with the team that you played, all you've really lost are the MOE swap and the porters. Are you starting from scratch or replacing those 100 points, just carrying over a piece or two? Where are you at with that?
So yeah, I mean, I've already tried it. I've put Madison, Green Man, and King Jefferson on the team, and they did work. It's just the without the stealth tarot card, the alpha is very weak, and I just have to bank on them coming to me. So certain teams, it just doesn't work out. Um, but I do like the team, and I still like to try playing Voodoo, but I think I just need to try their tactics. I've thought about playing Hawkeye with them on Avengers. Right now, I'm really liking Flash Raptor carrying things over and placing them in their starting area.
Sure.
So it just depends. I'll look at other things, but yeah, the team doesn't work as well without the tarot cards, in my opinion. As much as I hated them.
Right, yeah. So then you've
Yeah.
already started kind of team building for the next modern event? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got one this Saturday, so I'm hoping to play this team where it's got Flash Raptor and Kong, and then I have Deadpool and Elsa and Cathan, so I can easily get them across the map. Hopefully, it just I don't know. We'll try it out. See if it wins me a game or two.
All right, very cool. So let's move on to the weekend of Worlds. How would you describe your overall Worlds experience?
Oh, it was awesome. It was my first Worlds. I can't wait to go back next year. It was really, there were flaws, but other than that, it was great. The people, the community, I think is really what made it so amazing.
Yeah.
I'd recommend it to anybody out there that thinks they want to go. Please try to go. It's really fun.
What day did you end up getting in?
We drove down Wednesday, but we got in at like 8 o'clock. It was so late. So we, really got there and started playing Thursday when everybody else was. So
Okay. Did you play in Pulp?
I did. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What'd you run in Pulp?
I played. I can't even remember the team really. It was just the good stuff. Blue Marvel. Death. No, I didn't play Deathstroke. Blue Marvel, Orb, Spiderling, Doctor Strange. Just the good stuff. I can't even really remember everything that was on it, but I ended up going 0-2 and dropping.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure that's when I played the Battle Royale with Oliver after that.
Oh,
So
that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, I played Battle Royales with him after that. That was funny.
Awesome.
So
What do you think about
yeah.
Pulp in general?
I hated it before. As much as I love the concept, yeah, it sucked before. Hopefully, this new pulp. I haven't really looked at it, but hopefully, it's more fun. Just need less pieces that are so broken and powerful, just dominating the meta. Really,
Right. And
yeah,
it's a smaller format, so there's smaller amazing pieces.
exactly, exactly.
Did you get to play Team Sealed on Thursday? No, Friday.
Yes, yes, we did. We did. Me and my buddy Seth and Evan, we played. We pulled probably the worst break I think you could pull.
So
We
wait,
pulled
wait,
the
wait, wait. Was
Batwalker,
that is that Despero, Vandal Savage, and is it Rip Hunter? The other one,
Bat Prince.
Bat
Not
Prince.
Rip
Okay,
Hunter, but Bat Prince. But
okay.
yeah, everything else you got right. And then we had Batwalker. No primes, two super rares, and Bat Prince. It was rough. Yeah, every team I was running into had like Constantine, Super Sword. I was like, gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's
I'm
rough.
getting wrecked. So yeah, we went like 2-2, and I think we just decided to drop or something. We were not very hopeful for making top 16, and we wanted to play a battle royal, so we just got out of it.
Okay. Did you get to play a lot of battle royals over the weekend?
Yeah, I think I only maybe two or three, maybe. I didn't play any of the other events, just battle royals and then the world's events.
Have you played any Super Sealed yet? Because I have not had a chance to do that.
I haven't. I don't love 400 points formats personally, but it does seem fun playing from two different sets and getting to build a big team from that. So, I mean, I would try it, but no, I haven't got to yet.
Leading up to Worlds, how many practice games do you think you got with the exact team that you ended up playing?
Ooh, well, we just got three because I played it in that tournament. Maybe around 10, probably.
Okay.
That's a good number. Just wasn't a lot of time, honestly, to practice.
It's yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, but especially with like how the erratas came out, and it was like a couple of weeks before Worlds, and you just had to go and just practice as much as possible.
Yeah, it was
So
like a mad rush to find your team and just hope it worked.
exactly, yeah,
Are there
exactly.
any matchups or pieces or teams in general you're worried about facing?
Looking back on it, Hawkeye would have been rough. They definitely would have shredded through Kale and probably Kong as well. But I didn't face a single one. I'm not gonna lie, so I got a little lucky there. Phoenix Sentinel didn't seem too easy neither. Um, just things like that that could shoot from far away and deal a lot of damage, kill Kale really easily. Um, yeah, those would probably be the biggest two, but I didn't run into them thankfully.
You didn't run into either of them the whole time?
Not neither of them.
Oh
Nope,
wow, okay.
nope. Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you feel like your matchups were a good variety of pieces and teams, or did you run into a lot of the same stuff?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I mean, obviously everybody played Scott Porter. I think other than Adam Friedman, he didn't play Scott Porter. But yeah, most people had varying teams that were very interesting, and I think everybody you know had a good chance of beating me. It was just I guess my day. It was I think the whole field was very open, so anybody's game really,
Yeah.
personally.
Did you change your team much after the watch list went live, or not really
The team didn't even come together until the
until
watch list.
after?
So no, yeah, it wasn't until after the watch list.
Okay. Are there any other pieces that
Hmm.
you kind of wanted to make work that didn't make the cut?
Ooh, yeah. I mean, I wanted to play Hawkeye and Hawkeye personally. I just thought they were a little too frail, weak to going second too. I love the Iron Man swaps. I want to try to make them work now. The 80 point ones, I know they're a little expensive, but I love them. Those were two that I really did want to play, but I just ended up not going with them and going with Kong and the mystical good stuff. I think it worked out. So.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
One of the bigger controversial moments all weekend was the issue of a couple build sheets not being completed. What are your thoughts on people not being able to play their teams due to build sheet issues?
I mean, it does suck. I think, to be fair, we should have had, judges verifying build sheets beforehand and everything got scrambled. So, no blame to the judges whatsoever. They're awesome, every single one of them. Just the event was, somewhat poorly ran with the online system of the sandbox tournaments, and it forced things to just kind of mess up with like a domino effect. And, you know, it's not awesome, but I think ultimately it should be up to the judges' discretion what the choice should be most of the time in those situations, just personally.
What would your call have been personally if a judge asked you if your opponent can play something they played all day that should have been on their build sheet but wasn't?
I'm a personal believer. If I'm going to win, I want to win at the my hardest challenge. I don't want to win because you don't have a certain piece on your team. So I would have let them play it personally.
Respect that, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
So now I'm not looking for any insider information, so don't give me a character or anything. But I am curious for the design of figure. Did you know right away what you want to make, or are you taking your time and thinking about it?
yeah. I had no idea. So I didn't. Obviously, I think I was going to win. So we joked about it. If I would win, I'd make this piece. If I won, I make this piece. But no, I have no idea, and I've thought about a lot of what I want to do. We'll just see. I'm still thinking about it to this moment, really.
Okay, yeah, 'cause some people
So
have like that perfect piece, like they're already planning it for years. And
yeah, yeah, not me.
you said you're already planning on attending next year too, right? Worlds.
Yeah, yeah, we'll be there 100%. Yeah, we'll be there.
Awesome.
Unless something comes up that's tragic or something, we'll be there.
What's your next big event? There's Adepticon, Champion Clicks Open, Rock Cup.
So I'm getting married next year in April. So with Champion Clicks being in March, I hope I can go. I'm gonna swing it, try to. We'll see. I want to go. I loved it last year. That was just as fun as Worlds personally for me. And I don't have to miss the Royal Rumble now, or
Oh, I know that was the rough. That was
not
the
have to.
only. Yeah, that
That
was a
was
hard
annoying.
sell.
That was annoying for me, but I did watch it, but still, would have been nice to be home for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really want to try to make champion clicks out of all those personally. That and then probably back to worlds, and then hopefully the next year I'll get to make a lot more events. With everything being settled down. Hopefully.
Yeah,
just a little crazy this next year.
we love Champion Clicks Open. Yeah, if you can make Champion Clicks Open, that's an event to make for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Congrats on the wedding though. Also,
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
do you plan on playing in Rock States then in the next couple of months?
Probably not. I don't. I mean, I've thought about it for my local venue just to support them. Probably, I'll make something, but I won't go try hard at all. I will just play what I want to play, kind of deal,
Okay.
and just not really give it my fullest investment of time.
Do you have
So
any idea what you
personally,
might play or not yet?
yeah, I mean, I'm leaning towards the Time Stealers with it depends on what comes off the list, right? I think
Sure.
Maggots are banned right now. If they become unbanned, 100% gonna play Maggots. I played them before they got rotated, and I loved them. So that'll probably be my play style if they get unbanned.
Okay. What are your overall thoughts on Silver?
I just think it's a little overwhelming. I don't love 400 points, mainly the four actions portion of the 400 points. It's just a lot going on. You have so much. You're able to do so much with one turn, so it kind of becomes who goes first. I feel like sometimes. So not my favorite, but playing with old pieces is always fun. So it'll be a fun experience to at least get to do that at states.
Yeah, for sure. So we currently have 5 sets that have been announced that are kind of in the pipeline: Black Panther, Collector's Trove, Spider Verse, Smash and Destroy, and Lantern Legacy. I know you already said Lantern Legacy is your number one. What's your number two out of those other ones?
Probably collector's trove. I'm ready to get some equipment back in the
Yes,
game. We need
yes,
some for sure.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's
yeah.
what I'm
Well,
looking
we
forward to
need
the most.
some equipment coming. So yeah, that one seems pretty cool.
All right, Dylan, it was great talking to you. Is there anything else that you want to kind of throw in here at the end?
No, shout out Giant Reach. Like I said earlier in the video, that's about it for me, man.
All right. Thanks again for joining me and being the first guest on this new series. And congrats on your huge win.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely.